weird shit. As soon as I go live, some weird shit. Let my car cool down for a little second. Man, I don't like how this shit is smeared on this case, man. That ain't my phone. Making my shit look like it's like blurry and shit. That's the case. The case saved my shit though. This is like the fourth case I done bought. Every time I buy a case, my shit end up cracking. My shit end up cracking all the time. My shit might get the lagging a little bit too, cause I'm finna get on the highway, but I gotta get this message out before I get too busy. Um, I'm finna be talking about aliens for the next couple lives. Um, oh come on, man. Slow slow ass drivers, bro. Um, I really didn't name this shit right, but it is what it is. So parasites control people's emotions. Certain type of parasites, they can have a control over your emotions. Um, like in your gut. Of course, the gut, where we eat, the thoughts, everything go to the gut, then to the heart. I believe so, because we know that the heart is the first organ created. So, like the first organ that's pumping in the while you in the womb. So everything goes to like the thoughts, the food go to the gut, and you got power. Like it's power within what you think and what you eat. Now sometimes in this world though, how like shit is set up, it's an automatic reaction thought that we already have. Like somebody on some bullshit. It's either you go think higher or think lower, react lower or react higher. But most times if it's not like something that's harming you, it could have harmed you, but it didn't. You gonna have a chance to. You might say some shit that's on some lower shit, like I should slap the fuck out this. I should do this. I should do that, but I ain't gonna do it. But then you'll fuck around and be mad the whole day. Now, if you don't react, you on some. Nah, they good. They probably was doing this. They got some shit on their mind. Ain't thinking right now. Um, I'm glad I just did this. I'm glad I just went this way or some shit. Whatever high type of shit, that means you got less parasites in you. I think. I'm gonna just assume some shit. But now, like, you got society that's controlled that can be like emotional over shit like politics and racism and shit like that. Now, most times, us as black people, we go react to racism. But automatic, it's not just automatic, we're just lower shit. Meaning like you want to fight a motherfucker. Unless that person harm you, putting you in harm's way, putting their hands on you, that's when you have to fight. There's not no turn the other cheek or none of that. You only turn the other cheek when it's like some verbal words and shit. Or even somebody probably throwing some shit your way. it's kind of is still hitting you. But if you already on a higher level, like we talk about that black people back then, they was the Jesus back then marching. They was getting rocks thrown at them, and they walking away. These are the black Jesus back in the day, the black Christ back in the day. Now, if somebody was running up and putting a fist on them, then they go fight back. But it's they was throwing rocks, like, man, I can't concentrate with somebody looking at my car, looking at me and shit. That be making me want to pop the shit out of motherfucker. In the road busy. See, I just reacted right there. But yeah, it's a bigger mind thing, like not bigger, but it's a parasite thing, like where it's a parasite thing where that it could control your aura field, and your aura field, if it control your aura field, it can lower your aura field because you start feeding into the thoughts of whatever the parasite giving you, whatever is giving you the reaction, whether thoughts, reaction from food, television, movies. It could be somebody else's life story, and you can watch somebody else's life story and start feeling like you part of that shit. But the whole time, you supposed to be on a whole nother level. Now, if your aura feel high, you can block out race. You can block out people who, you can either block out people's aura field that's weak, or intertwine with people's aura fields that's higher. And this ain't really got nothing to do with race. Like, but your race do matter when like me, I know better than to just be doing any and everything, eating what everybody else eating. If I want to get on some next level shit, as far as like spiritual shit, that's limited if you eating and doing certain shit all the time. Now, if you doing it probably once or some shit in a while, and then you can go cleanse and shit, you got the funds, you got the time. Because I'm working in a 9 to 5, I'm a regular person in society, but I have a high aura field in society where somebody else can, man, this motherfucking power. Somebody else can be going through the same shit, doing the same shit I'm doing, but they could be having they can be, and I go through, I see Caucasians that be having the little racist face on their face, the little tantrums they be ready to have. But I don't let that shit get to me though. I don't let that shit get to me. Because I mean, even if I do, I kind of like wear it off. Like I was live on a video before, and a white dude came and said some shit like, effing nigger. The effing N word. I just said it anyway, but for YouTube not to block me out. Yeah, it said that, and I'm like, damn, I was mad as hell. God, and this is what they want though. They want the reaction. The parasites. The parasites that's hosting in a body. Now my reaction could have been like walking up to them when I'm saying nothing, but I probably would have had to prepare to either one fight, or they ran anyway. It was only like about like 3-4 of them. They all in the same car. I think it was like 2 cars deep, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but so we have shit like that goes on where people be racist. They be living in the 1900s, 1800s, while like our minds and bodies and souls and all that getting upgraded and shit like that. Getting upgraded, like our DNA it's way past 2020 and the 2020s. It's way past in the 20th century. Way past in the 20th century. 20th century. That's good. But yeah, I'm here now. I don't know if my shit been lagging or what, but yeah, you got aliens that or parasites that can host your own thoughts and reaction. Now, like that don't necessarily mean like I'm saying like we don't talk about nothing that goes on because racism ain't nothing but a sign of hate, and it's a power structure system that's ran to operate to control people of melanin or heavy, not heavy melanin, but the neuromelanin. Everybody don't have neuromelanin. Pigmentation and all. But that don't necessarily mean that the white people who evolve today or the Caucasians, the different bloodlines within them, I be seeing them on YouTube and all that, you know, the Instagrams and stuff mention spiritual information. But it's only like very few. Well, you got different ones though. You got the ones who do talk about. I'm not gonna categorize nothing. I'm gonna just say you got just like us. You got ones who, in their own frequency, higher frequency, and speaking speaking on different topics. Some speaking in multiple topics, depending where you coming from and all. So you got ones who speak on the injustice against us. The people who land's been stolen, people who been stolen, legacies that been stolen, mentioned in history, and all the true history. And then you got the ones who speak about the spirituality, the Caucasians. This how you know it's like different frequencies on depending upon how you taking care of yourself. Depending upon how you taking care of yourself. I had to mention that though. So I'm finna get up out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.